Look at that dimple. I get a tiny boy over here. And I get boys here. Yep. Welcome back to Every Disney Movie Ever. My name is Jess and I'm watching Every Disney Movie Ever. Today I'm going to talk about TaleSpin, Plunder, and Lightning. TaleSpin, Plunder, and Lightning is a 1990 animated television release. It is directed by Larry Latham and Robert Taylor. Larry Latham is best known for The Tick, City Limits, Challenge of the GoBots, and This. Robert Taylor is best known for The 9 Lives of Fritz the Cat, Heidi's Song, Curbside, and This. Supervising animators include Takashi Atamura, Ritsuko Natani, Robert Taylor, Richard Trueblood, and Bob Zamboni. Takashi Atamura is best known for Batman the Killing Joke, Space Adventure Cobra, Darkwing Duck, and Gargoyles. Ritsuko Natani is best known for The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Lilo and Stitch 2, Stitch Has a Glitch, Darkwing Duck, and This. Robert Taylor co-directed this film, so I literally just covered him, and Bob Zamboni I covered in the video about DuckTales Treasure of the Golden Suns. The link will be in the description. Richard Trueblood is best known for Sonic the Hedgehog, The Incredible Hulk, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, and Iron Man. The film was edited by Cecil Broughton, who's best known for Darkwing Duck, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Aladdin, and No Holds Barred. The music is by Christopher L. Stone, who's best known for Walker, Texas Ranger, Moon 44, Phantasm 2, and Fist of the North Star. The film was written by Alan Burnett, Len Yulee, and Mark Zaslav. Alan Burnett I covered in the video about DuckTales the movie Treasure of the Lost Lamp, and Mark Zaslav I covered in the video about DuckTales Treasure of the Golden Suns. Both links will be in the description. Len Yulee is best known for Thunderbirds Are Go, Ben 10 Ultimate Alien, Static Shock, and The Land Before Time 6, The Stone of Cold Fire. The film stars Ed Gilbert, R.J. Williams, Jana Michaels, Sally Struthers, Jim Cummings, Tony Jay, and Pat Fraley. Ed Gilbert plays Baloo and is best known for the Transformers the movie, Batman Mask of the Phantasm, Johnny Got His Gun, and This. R.J. Williams plays Kit, and he's best known for Young Hollywood Awards, Rookie on the Rise, and Entertainment Tonight. Jana Michaels plays Molly, and she's best known for Star Trek Voyager, What a Dummy, Bushwhacked, and This. Sally Struthers plays Rebecca, and she's best known for All in the Family, The Getaway, 5 Easy Pieces, and Gilmore Girls. Jim Cummings plays Don Carnage and Louie, and I covered him in the video about DuckTales Treasure of the Golden Suns. The link will be in the description. Tony Jay plays Shere Khan, and he's best known for The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Time Bandits, Beauty and the Beast, and Twins. Pat Fraley plays Wildcat, and he's best known for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I Am Legend, and G.I. Joe. Just like with DuckTales and Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers, this is the first 4 episodes of season 1, so the first 4 episodes of the series. Period. It was released it premiered as the movie and then was later released as single episodes, but it is very continuous. I would argue it is more continuous than both DuckTales and Chip 'n Dale. Those had singular episodes. They had plots going on each episode, where this one was much more to be continued. You bet, stay tuned because it's going to keep going. It was one fell swoop story. It was nominated for an Emmy, which is really cool and honestly kind of deserved. It was pretty good. There were also a lot of deleted scenes when it was edited down into 4 episodes. There's no way I could remember them all, so I'm just gonna quick read them off, list them, I don't know. And I don't know if these are true. I don't know if they matter that much. They're really small. It's like a line got cut or whatever. So it was when Don Carnage breaks into Louis, he downs a drink and says, "You always serve such tasty drinks, Louis." When discussing the job of delivering gorilla birds, Baloo offers to take Kit to Louis tomorrow if he will help Baloo, which I'm pretty sure is in the movie. After Kit apologizes, "I'm sorry about your plane," Baloo replies, "Hey, don't worry, you'll win some, you'll lose some," which I also feel like is in the movie. After answering the door when we meet Rebecca, Baloo puts out a "Gone Fishin'" sign. That did not happen. When meeting Molly, Louie comments, my, Baloo, the stewardesses are getting younger and prettier every day." I'm not mad that got cut. When telling Baloo that Carnage stole the rock, Kit says, "Yeah, Carnage lifted it from one of Shere Khan's planes." Near the end of the part of the film that would later be edited into part 2, Rebecca sings a lullaby to Molly titled "Home is Where the Heart Is." All the while, Kit eavesdrops and sympathizes. The scene was cut from the film, but an extended version of the song appears on the Disney Afternoon soundtrack. As Baloo and Kit leave his office, Shere Khan comments, "The stone is worth 50 times that." He offers $100,000. At the end of his radio message to Baloo, Kit whispers the word "always," emphasizing the fact that he's letting Baloo know that he never betrayed him. So it's really just deleted lines, they cut lines for time, which happens in a lot of TV shows, especially TV shows that are supposed to be like 22 minutes. I know, like, if any of you watch TV show Friends, the DVDs, like if you own the DVDs, there are more lines in each episode because the episode didn't have to be like cut lines for time. But if you watch it on Netflix, those lines are missing. So like if you grew up watching the DVDs because your family owned the DVDs, and then you go to watch it on Netflix, you might say a line and then that line's not actually in the episode. Well, I feel like this is a very similar situation. They just cut lines for time when they edited it down to 4 episodes, which is fine. It seemed like lines that weren't a huge deal. I mentioned it earlier that I thought the film had a clear through line, a clear plot, and it stuck to that plot for the 4 episodes, where like the first few DuckTales movies and the Chip and Dale movie was a little like episodic and all over the place. And I feel like for TaleSpin, they really treated it like a movie and then just cut it into 4 parts. They're like, here's a good spot to cliffhanger. And I felt that in this movie. It was also 4 episodes instead of 5 episodes, so it really like focused on the plot. It flew. There was nothing that wasn't unnecessary, I felt like. And that's probably why it was nominated for an Emmy. Honestly, it was pretty good. The voices were really difficult to get used to. I'm so used to Baloo's traditional voice at this point because I watched Jungle Book a few times and really studied it for a rewatch series. So to hear someone else doing Baloo at the beginning, not that great. It was a little hard. And then Louie is okay. Jim Cummings is doing actually a pretty good Louie impression. It's not perfect, obviously, because no one's going to be Louie Prima, but it's a little bit better. And then I really like the Shere Khan voice. I obviously don't think it's exactly like the original Shere Khan, but I think Tony J. I think Tony J really captured Shere Khan's essence, regardless of if his voice is exactly like it, and then it's a really deep voice and intimidating. So I think it took me a while to get used to the voices. Like last episode, I was finally like not getting distracted every so often by the voices and being like, oh, please stop. But by the end, I was like, yeah, okay, like I'm in. This is going really well. It's good. And otherwise, the other voice performance, like all the voice performances are good. It's just the people who are having to do impressions of the original characters. Obviously, I'm going to judge that. The voice acting itself, though, was really well done. I enjoyed it. I thought everybody did a great job, and I thought this was fun. I thought it was no fat on it. Thought it was good. That's everything I have for TaleSpin, Plunder, and Lightning. I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was fun. Kit doesn't have any parents, but he doesn't say they died. I don't know if he says they died in later episodes, later in the season, later in the show, period. But in this, he says he doesn't have any parents. He does not say they died. My final rating is 7 planes out of 10. Our total movie count is... Parent death toll and cry count are still the same. If you want to keep up with what movie I'm watching when, follow me on Instagram or Twitter. You'll find out what movie I'm watching when. I put up videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Until next time, comment, like, subscribe, but I'm not sure if you are, so you do, and don't be Don Carnage about it. Don Carnage cracked me up, especially his song. Like, Jim Cummings is out here being every villain. He's the villain in Treasure of the Golden Sons. He's Fat Cat in Rescue Rangers. He was Carnage and Louie in this. Like, Jim Cummings is everywhere. Everywhere.